Hi, today we are going to be looking at solving a proportion. So when you have a proportion problem, it is set up similar to this. This says a over 6 equals 5 over 7. A is our variable, and we want to know how much a is worth or what it equals. So step one to solving any proportion is you want to cross multiply. That will give you the equation. And then you're going to solve for x, or whatever letter your variable is, using the inverse, which means opposite, operation. So let's take a look at one of the worksheets that you have. This first one, right here is what we're going to be looking at. So step one, we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to multiply like this. So 7 times a is 7a. We put the coefficient, the number, in front of the variable or the letter. So 7a equals 6 times 5 is 30. So now we want to get a by itself using the inverse or the opposite operation. And we do it to both sides to keep it balanced and even. So this says 7 times a. So the opposite of multiply is divide. Remember, this is still our division sign, even though it looks like a fraction. That's really what it means. Now I'm going to move over here to paper. I highly recommend that you keep a piece of graph paper to the side so that you can do the work and then just write your answers over on your sheet. So starting again fresh, I'm just going to write the same equation, a over 6 equals 5 over 7. Cross multiply to make my equation says that 7a equals 30. Divide by both sides to give me what a is. Now, this says that it wants you to round your answer to the first decimal digit. That means that you need to take your division to the hundredths and then round to your tenths. So when I have a problem set like this, it's saying 30 divided by 7. I like to just pretend that the 30 kind of falls over, and then it helps me set up my problem with 7 as my divisor. Now I know that 7 can fit into 30 4 times. 7 times 4 is 28, which gives me 2. Remember, they want me to round to the first decimal digit. So my decimal point goes up and my 0 goes down. 7 can fit into 20 2 times, which is 14. So that gives me 6. I'm not finished. They want me to round to this place value, and since I can still go further, I need to go one more round, and then I'll round that number there. So another 0 comes down, and I can see that 7 fits into 68 times. 7 times 8 is 56, and that's 4. Now if I look here, I'm going to use this number to decide, does this stay 2 or does it round up to 3? Remembering 0 to 4, this number would stay the same. 5 to 9, this rounds up. And 0.28 is closer to 3/10, isn't it? So my answer is 4 3/10. And that is how you solve for a proportion.